God, that face.
Breathe, Sparso boy, go to your happy place.
What in the world was that?
That was you
I have no
screaming.
idea, but I'm going this way, far from it.
Which brings us to the moment that Spyro's journey really began.
Oh,
When
okay,
you and I
announcer.
finally met again for the very first time. Oh, it's a long story.
And I thought you were a big one. Goodness.
You're alive.
That was a little bit creepy.
But
Yeah.
it's too late. Too late.
Too late for what? Who are you? Do you know me? Where do I come from?
This camera angle was
What
really
are
not
you?
good.
What are we? What am I?
You mean you don't know?
Does it sound like he knows?
You're a dragon.
Oh, shut up, Sparks.
When you were just an egg, it was my job to protect you. It was my job to protect all of you.
There are others?
Others? There were. There were 4 of us. Guardians, that is. And we had one job. Ensure that all the eggs
I
were
think
hatched.
that's Gary Oldman.
It was the year of the dragon after
No
all.
way.
I think
And
so.
our very survival depended on those eggs. But the temple and
Let me look.
Proto are now gone.
Legend of Spyro: New Beginning.
Temple? What temple? Can you take me? Can I see it? Where I came from, I mean?
No. Who knows what forces occupy the temple now? What
There's no way
secrets
Gary Oldman would voice the character.
I swear it is.
After they came for you.
Oh my god, it is Gary Oldman.
I knew
Who's
it.
they? And why did they come from me?
David Spade
Because
is
the prophecies
Sparks?
spoke of
Oh
a
my
purple
god.
dragon.
Who
A
is David
dragon
Spade
born
exactly?
only once
David Spade's a
every
shitty
10
American actor.
generations. You.
Well, at least
He does
you're-
shit like grown-ups.
Alright.
Does that mean him? Oh, wait. This guy, Spyro, some special once-in-a-purple thing? I think you might mix that one up. Whoa, that's a little bit of a stretch. I've heard some doozies in my day, but that takes the cake.
Spyro, is it? Well, Spyro, I assure you that I'm telling you the truth. The Dark Army's attacked, intent on destroying the eggs and killing the rest of us. And they
Oh,
nearly
here we go
succeeded.
again.
And then they lay
His
siege to the
pupils
other
are just
island.
so small.
We were
his-
I know, that's why when his eyes are open, it looks really weird.
Yeah. So is this going to mention Malifaux
For many
now?
years, we fought all over the islands. Brutal clashes with the armies of the Tealgamemaster, who was intent on
No, they
preventing
refer to him as the
us
Dark
from
Master.
becoming
Okay.
true. The other 3 Guardians and I led our small but valiant forces into battle after battle against our ruthless, mercenary foe. And when we were beginning to turn the tide, Cinder.
Exposition.
Yes,
Jesus.
Cinder is monstrous, horrific, ferocious.
Cinder is badass. Look at that.
Terror, an unstoppable force of nature.
Yeah, you had me at ferocious. Listen, sounds like that thing that was chasing us, Spyro.
Yes, she still searches for me. And years ago I watched as Cinder plucked the other Guardians from the fields of battle, like so many ripe grapes from a vine. Without them, our cause is lost. Only I, Ignitus, managed to escape. Not that it matters. Cinder now rules all, and I sit here wondering what might have been. What else?
Can this cutscene be over with? Jesus, I'm here to play a
Wow.
game, not watch Metal Gear Solid 4 Revengeance, the
fun.
movie, the game on
I wanna
ice.
hang out with this guy.
Yeah. Why have you given up? I just find out that I'm this special dragon, and you tell me all is lost?
Of course he's the
That I have
special
no
dragon,
home
of
or
course.
family left?
hmm
I've come way too far to give up now.
Well, the point of it
I
is a
wanna see where
purple
I
egg
come
is only
from.
born like
Hold
once
up,
in a
Savior
century or
boy, Were you
something.
not listening to this guy? He's talking about flying dragons and war and horrible. This is bad stuff, all right? I don't know. if
Actually,
we're
it's probably a
getting the same
millennium.
thing.
Dragons
Yes,
probably live
Spyro.
longer than 100 years.
It's not as simple as that. It's true, the prophecies spoke of the purple dragon destined to put his stamp on this age. But the prophecies didn't foretell the devastation that surrounds us now.
Maybe you're right, but I'm willing to try. I want to take the first step.
You're actually gonna go along with this lunatic.
Very well then. We'll go. You deserve to see your beginning before it all ends.
Well,
Am I
that's
the only one saying here?
that's reassuring.
Telling us we're doomed, all right? That's when I go, maybe we should, go back to the forest with the flowers and the fun stuff.
Yeah, so let me explain Malifaux. Malifaux's not really spoiling anything. They refer to Malifaux as the Dark Master, and Cinder is his pupil. Cinder is a female, by the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, Malifaux is basically, you find out more about Malifaux at the end of this game, because when he talks about the Dark Master, you're meant to think, oh, it's Cinder, and no, it's not. The Dark Master is Malifaux. And I don't think Malifaux's in much of the second one. It's like with Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. You don't see Voldemort at all. Like, no, nothing. Then it's in the final one, pretty much. So, like, you learn a little bit more, but not much. And then all of it comes into it in the final one. But Malifaux's quite interesting. I don't think Malifaux's actually that powerful. I found Cinder harder, to be honest.
And I'll wait here.
Right, find a small cave used by animals and smash it open. You mean this one? Alright, that was easy. Thank you. Yay. So, yeah, this game is... It has some interesting bits, and then it has some not so interesting bits.
That cutscene just dragged on.
Yeah.
Drag on. Do you like that one?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious, but it's just like, that was such a... They could have spread that whole thing out instead of just jamming it all in one cutscene.
Yeah. It was 5 minutes, maybe more. Felt longer, but it probably wasn't.
Well, look at that.
Look at what?
I can't believe David Spade is in this. It's hilarious.
Hey, when in doubt, break it, right? Go nuts.
Oh, XX. Oh, and hold circle. Right.
That's not intuitive at all.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Right, got it. Hold it. Right. Oh my god. Yeah, there really are just too many enemies in this game that come out of absolutely nowhere. That's this game's problem. I
It doesn't
believe.
look like the camera is that intuitive either.
Yeah, the second one is better, but the second one's better in terms of like how they make it feel funner, but I hate that one the most. The final one is by far the best. It's actually tolerable.
So I'm assuming gems in this game are just the red and green crystals now.
I honestly don't remember. The red and green crystals obviously red are health, green are magic. I believe there is some form of currency because you buy upgrades, but I cannot remember when you start getting them from enemies, nor do I remember what they look like. I'm sure it will explain it soon enough, probably after this level, because this is tutorial land. I really don't know why it's going slow motion, but yeah. It just happens for no reason.
It's not like an inherent ability, right? Like, you can't slow things down yourself.
No, it's not an ability.
That is a great pushing animation.
Is that really what I'm supposed to... Okay.
It doesn't even look like you're pushing it.
I am walking into this. Soon it will move. That's the same if I did that with a chair. Except it would hurt a lot more. Oh, okay.
The door just crushed you right there.
Yeah. Your adventure is over, Spyro.
Insect trouble. Nothing I couldn't handle.
Little insects, my tail section.
They walk really weird. I love how he's just hitting Spyro with his tail.
Tomorrow a dim promise.
Can you ow, stop hitting with your tail.
For this journey I must whip you into shape.
There is a disturbance. It seems my fears have been realized. They've desecrated the interior as well. Guess we'll have to open it the old-fashioned way. Make your way through the connecting rooms, restoring every statue.
So has he really not gone back to this room? The room where all the eggs were? Like, you didn't even try?
Yeah, really?
Well,
You fucking idiot.
hop up.
All right. The old guy's coming to life.
Stand on my... Get up on the Hydra's back!
Careful, Spyro. Cinder's forces are surely on their way.
Oh, goody.
Yeah. Oh, actually, these might be the gems. No, they're not.
Hey,
They're
Spyro, what was that about?
I don't really know. I just felt like I had to hit it. And when I did, the power of 1,000 suns surged through my body.
Right.
Praise the sun!
Well, you know what? You should really sleep better. You know, I'm gonna stop bugging you. You really need to get 8 hours.
The power of 1,000 suns entered into me. I feel like I could just spread the water. I feel like Moses. Oh good, more pushing puzzles. So what have you been playing recently? Apart from
Recently, I actually have not been playing that much stuff. I've been busy with work and I have to edit stuff for the radio station. But I'm gonna pick up the new Kirby game today. Because
right, yeah.
Triple Deluxe, because I'm very excited. It looks like Return to Dreamland just on the 3DS, so that's great.
Yeah, I haven't yeah, it only just came out in the UK like 3 days ago, I think, something like that. So I haven't picked it up yet, but I might do. I am trying to save. I am trying to save money though, so I'm not buying games I don't need. If that makes sense. So
right. Yeah, I mean, cause like I was trying to 100% Yoshi's Island DS. Because I was really excited for the new Yoshi's Island, and then I heard that new Yoshi's Island is like really easy and not challenging in the slightest.
Yeah, and pretty boring apparently.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, because Yoshi's Island DS wasn't terrible. I mean, I liked it. I liked the baby mechanic, and the level design was pretty smart sometimes, but the music and everything was just lacking. It just didn't have the spirit of the original, I feel.
Oh. Yeah, the music in 3DS just really isn't that good. It's very but oh, hello.
It's quite an entrance, young dragon. There might be hope for us yet.
Did that open the door? How did that open the door? I don't know.
I don't know.
What are these things?
These are spirit gems. A gift from the ancestors.
What kind of gift?
A gift that speaks across generations. A gift that empowers you with the spirit of the past.
What does that mean? It heals you.
Wisdom of
I feel more powerful already.
Those spikes growing out of him look gross.
Collecting
like they're tumors
blue
or
gems
something.
will increase your spirit energy. Used to
What?
upgrade
What are we,
your
like a Super Saiyan? We gotta like collect all the spirits to make a spirit bomb?
Okay, so it's not currency, it's blue gems basically give you level ups.
Wow.
Do you hear that?
Those spikes look gross. Look at that.
Exactly what I feared. Look, Spyro. Perhaps we should turn back.
What?
He just went
After coming
completely
this far?
derp-eyed. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
The door is closed. It means there are intruders behind.
This dragon is
It's how the
absolutely
temple
useless,
protects
just like,
itself.
right, we're here. Let's
Yeah,
turn
it
back.
doesn't work too well, does
I
it?
feel like giving up now.
So, what are you saying, Ignitus?
What I'm saying is the only
This is the
way
worst
door will
tutorial
open.
I've ever
Don't
had
say
to go.
it.
Is it the intruders?
It's
are
one
kicked out of
thing
there?
to tell you how to
Didn't I
play
just say
like
don't say it?
in an obtrusive manner, right? It's another thing to have like entire cutscenes where you can't do anything.
Yeah. I haven't seen a speedrun of this game.
Like I was
I'm
talking about
intrigued.
this. I was talking about this with Nix a while back. Omo Chow in the Sonic games is actually a smart tutorial system because you can just skip him and
Yeah.
ignore what he's saying. He doesn't force you to do anything. And if you're lost talking to him, he just gives you hints. He doesn't like tell you what to do in like the whole entirety of the time.
Yeah.
Like so that's like okay for tutorials. I mean his voice is fucking annoying, but like at least the game doesn't force you to listen to him or force you to like pick him up at times. But like
Yeah.
shit like this just annoys me to no end. It's just like like, okay, you can just tell me what it is on screen and then I'll do it. You don't need whole cutscenes for it.
Yeah, I maintain that Crash 2 has a really good tutorial, like, because it has a level that you can only access if you start a new game, and it's basically like, Coco's like, Crash, get me batteries, and it's basically very simple. There's no way of dying. There's like, okay, no, there's like, I think there's like one enemy, and it's the most basic. You can spin it, like, and but you've got boxes before then, so you know how to spin. You've got one or two jumps, like one jump, but it's a really small pit and there's nothing that you can, but you can't actually fall down. It's just a little bit lower, and then there's like a pit to the side, which obviously you know to avoid. So it's a really clever tutorial. It just shows you what to do. You don't.
Right.
It doesn't need to tell you it, which I really like.
I don't have a problem with games that tell you, you know, press this, do this, because games now have so many different unique button combinations.
Yeah.
That there's no way that some stuff you would find, like, you know, just by messing around, you probably could find a lot of it out, but like you wouldn't know what's useful and what isn't, for one.
Yeah.
So like I don't have any problem with that. And, like, that's like a common complaint. People are like, oh, these tutorials hold your hand. Well, it's like, just watch like half the playthroughs of new games and people are like, I don't know what to do. I'm not paying attention to the tutorial though. Like, you kind of need them.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like back in NES days when there's 2 buttons.
Yeah. Oh, ignite the fuse. My bad. Well, that works, kinda.
What the heck?
I exploded some dynamite.
Explosions! Who made this? Michael Bay?
No.
You know Michael Bay? Did you see that, like, hideous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
I want to vomit. What the heck is that?
What are your thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, that's coming out pretty soon. I'm really excited.
Really? Because the first trailer, like the second trailer, I was like, okay, but the first trailer, I was like, this looks really fucking awful. And the entire internet was like, this looks great. I'm like, the characters sound obnoxious. The jokes are really awful. Like him saying, "What a bunch of a-holes." Like, just say fucking assholes. It's a 12 movie, for fuck's sake. Like, I don't get it.
I think that's probably just because it's a commercial piece and they'll probably say assholes in the movie. Like, commercials can't say that. You know? Like, if that was something to be aired on television, they would have to say it like that.
I guess, but still.
But the thing is that, I don't read the comics, but I know all of, like, that fire was coming out of his nose, by the way. I don't read the comics, I just know a lot of the lore, and so I know some of those characters already, so I was pretty excited, because it looked like they captured the personalities all the characters had. Speaking of which, I just saw... What was the Marvel movie that... Oh yeah, Captain America 2 was freaking fantastic, and probably the best Marvel movie they've put out.
Yeah, like, have you seen Spider-Man yet?
Oh, that was the other one. No, yeah, I have seen the second Spider-Man, and it was just like they fell into the same trap Spider-Man 3 did, where they had too many villains.
Like
okay, Ignitus?
I didn't mind Rhino being in it. Rhino was fine because it led on to the next one. That I didn't mind, but Green Goblin really was shoehorned in just for one purpose. No spoilers, obviously, but it really was shoehorned. And I also felt that the battle against Electro didn't last long enough. It was really quick.
Here's the thing, all the original Spider-Man movies, as cheesy as they are, they at least had like a long like build-up for all the villains. Like,
well, I actually like 1 and 2. 3 had some good moments.
Yeah, exactly. But at least in 3, like when Osborn's son is like the second Green Goblin, like it took like 30 movies to get to that point, like to set up that character.
Yeah, though. Like,
and this one is just like
Cinema Sins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like just like he's right here. It doesn't take more than 10 seconds to tell him that like Harry tried to kill, like your father tried to kill me and that pierced himself. Like it really takes no effort. Like he could have done that.
And the other problem I had with the second one was all these like giant fights going on, right? And there's just people standing watching it. Oh, nothing's big going on. Like the people aren't even like phased by it. Like I don't know. That just sort of takes me out of it. Oh, I thought that was a different dragon for a second. It's the same one.
One of the things that really bothers me in 3 is when the butler's just going to Harry, is just like, your father pierced himself. I cleaned out his wounds. Like, you couldn't mention this 2 fucking years ago. Like,
Of course, and 3 had the
seriously.
dance sequence too, so.
Oh god. Oh no.
You know, but like 3 wasn't. I didn't think it was as bad. Like Sandman had a really cool backstory.
Yeah, I loved the thing.
But they just shoehorned Venom in, and Venom was the one villain everyone was really excited for, and they shoot him horn in like that.
In fairness, though, his battle was pretty awesome.
It was, and that's what I'm saying. That's what the second Amazing Spider-Man 2 did wrong too. Was, oh, here's Electro. Oh, he's that one guy. He's insane. All right, let's have him fight.
I loved Electro's build-up. It was really clever because he was just a guy who really wants to be recognized. And like when Harry asks him for help, he's just like, "You need my help?" It's just like, yes, and I just love that scene. It's really clever. But yeah, oh, we're here. Oh, I think we're here. I think tutorial over, maybe. Oh my god. I haven't seen that statue in Hero's Tale in Dragonfly Falls. I haven't seen that statue.
Go, my son.
He's so happy. Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, there was just a lot of exposition in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Parts of it were really good, but there were other parts where I was like, oh, you create, like, the whole thing of his dad was really, it was disappointing. It basically told us what we already knew. So that wasn't anything amazing. But it was an alright film. But Captain America 2, just flawless. Like,
yeah, that's
action.
probably the best movie. I think that and Iron Man 3 are 2 best movies they've put out.
Oh,
but Captain America 2 was even better than Iron Man 3.
Avengers though?
I don't know.
Really?
I think Iron Man 3 was the best, certainly the best Iron Man movie.
No, yeah.
I would go as far as to say that Captain America 2 was better than the Avengers.
No, I would go as far as to say that, but I prefer Avengers to Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god, do we have to wait for you to go? Oh my god. But,
yeah,
no,
escort missions of slow-moving escorts.
Die. Yeah, Captain America 2 is just flawless.
Did you hear that they're giving Black Widow her own movie now?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're gonna give her
that's fair, because in the Avengers I didn't really, like, get a feel. We understood more of her backstory, but in Captain America 2 it was just like, yeah, I can see
Well,
this.
the thing is, I like that because she's obviously a popular character, but there's also not enough women superhero movies that, like, actually take their character seriously.
This is worth it just for that.
What happened here?
Do you need like a jaw replacement?
This is what Cinder has done.
Mouth open like that. 20 seconds. What happened here?
I wanted to see where I came from, but I didn't
Oh
know it
my
was going to be like this.
Yeah,
What
no
was
offense, but this
that?
place
Did
is
the
a bit of a
animation
dump.
team just give up for today?
I don't know.
Jim, we need you to finish this cutscene for us. Dude, dude, it's Thanksgiving night. I have to go see my family. I don't care, Jim.
What do you mean?
I mean that my
I get the feeling this
time
suffered from the same thing Enter the Dragonfly did.
God,
It ran out of
so
time.
robotic. So it looks like they're animatronic. They don't feel fluid.
40 Winks had really good CGI.
Learn what I am.
Yeah, exactly.
This doesn't.
How?
That
How
was
did it go back?
PS1.
You can. You are a purple dragon. A very special creature.
Do it.
You've given me hope again. And now it's
God,
time to give hope.
yeah, it's like
to
I'm watching
all
a
of them.
Chuck E. Cheese animatronic show.
I'm not sure what help I can be, Ignatius.
Oh man.
I'll try.
No, I was saying that there's not enough women superhero movies that
Yeah.
actually like respect the character. Like the
That's all
fucking
I can
Catwoman
ask.
movie, that was
Now
awful.
come with me.
I've never seen it, but I've heard it's bad.
Something for
Yeah, it's terrible. It just ruined it. But like Marvel has like
The
always
style
had like
you
good
use
female
only
characters.
is
Like, do you know that DC refuses to make a Wonder Woman movie because they think that nobody would care to see it because it's a
Really?
woman's
Not bad.
hero? Yes,
Considering
they've
you
said that.
haven't been
It's
taught
like,
anything
why?
about what it
That's like so.
means to be a
Oh,
dragon.
whatever.
Wow.
Thanks. I think.
That's why DC sucks.
If
Mm.
you're going to have a chance against Cinder,
Superman versus Batman.
you're going to need to learn.
When it sounds like they're saying Simba. I'm
Good
sorry.
school.
Unlike
I'm so
most
annoyed that
people
Bryan
you've
Cranston
ever
isn't
known,
in
friend.
Lex Luthor, because he would be a fantastic Lex.
Now, it's
Oh, by the
time
way,
to
don't go see the new
unleash
Godzilla if you
the
want to see
true
Bryan
dragon
Cranston. He's in it for like.
within you.
Yeah, I've heard. But is the film actually good?
Each of the
Oh my God, it's the
guardians
best
is
Godzilla
master
movie
of an
ever.
element.
Okay.
I loved it. It was
As
like
you may
because
have
what people don't.
surmised,
The biggest complaint you'll hear is, "Oh, Godzilla's not on the screen for a long time." If you watch the original Godzilla movies, Godzilla is like hardly in them. It's like the human characters are just as important to Godzilla movies.
Yeah, I mean, they have to
You
build
seem
it
to
up.
have learned the ability to breathe
Right, they have to build
fire
them up,
on
too.
your own. That's
And
very
because, like, let's
impressive.
face it, if the whole movie was just Godzilla on the screen, you'd be like, oh, well, this was cool, but it was just the same thing over and over. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And-
When they build it up
And
like
isn't
that,
there a
Godzilla-
huge backstory in this one?
There's a large, like the big backstory. I mean, it's important to set them up.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Very
gonna say
good,
anything
young
because like the
Spyro.
trailers of this movie, I have to say, don't tell you anything about the movie, which is
Right.
really.
Okay. What do you want me to do?